Hi, I'm Jolynn Winter with SqWatch Dog AdVANtures. Are you a Revel owner and you're trying to figure out the best way to maximize the space inside of your van? Well, if so, you got to check it out because we've done a number of modifications on our van and we're going to show those to you today. And they are space savers for sure. Now, I want you to know that none of these are sponsored. These are purely our opinion, and a big shout out to all of those Facebook groups who helped to inspire the modifications that we made. And I want you to stick around to the very end because we're going to share with you our secret hiding spot that we created to tuck away all of our important goodies. So let's get it going on another SqWatch Dog AdVANtures. So while the Winnebago Revel has quite a bit of storage space, it could definitely use some more. And that's why we decided to purchase this garage lounge storage system by Canyon Adventure Vans. The garage lounge system, otherwise known as GLSS, is super lightweight, and it's easy to remove if you need more space in the back of the van. It's simply secured by these bungee cords. The GLSS not only gives us a place to sit and relax in the garage area of the van, it also is a great place to store miscellaneous items like our surge protector, shovel, hiking poles, our SqWatch Dog flag, and even Riker's hot dog costume, probably the most important item in our van to date. We also like the fact that it covers up the water system and has a table so that we can simply play games and enjoy a nice meal on a rainy or snowy cold day. So you might ask yourself, where do we store all of our clothes? Well, for the most part, we store them up here in these woven baskets that I got at the Container Store. They're perfect. Each basket is 11 inches wide by 15 inches deep and 7 inches tall. They're malleable, so they fit perfectly in our overhead shelf of the Revel. Brad gets 2 baskets and I get 2 baskets. If we roll our clothes up, we can get a lot of clothes in these baskets, but in the wintertime, it's a little bit more challenging with thicker clothes like sweatshirts and jeans. So we have these 2 baskets that we keep in the garage lounge system just in case. Our pantry is really nice and tidy as I added these lights so that I can see in the shelves and figure out what exactly is in there. And I also added a shelf that I found at Agile Off-Road. But when I did that, I had to add some brackets in order to make this all fit because the brackets that come with the Revel are just too short. Now I have plenty of room for all my canned goods, tin foil and cling wrap, cereals, spices, and even my food storage containers, which I found at the Container Store. They're all collapsible and take up less real estate in the van as a result. I also installed these fabric liners by Neat Freak. I found them at Lowe's and they fit perfectly in the space and quiet any rattles as we move on down the road. So in the kitchen, we did a lot of modifications. For instance, in this shelf above the sink, I added this light so I can see what I'm doing. And then I also added this shelf so that we can store cups and glasses down below, as well as our mixing bowls. And then up above, I purchased this zippered fabric dish storage pouch. And so it's kind of cool. You open it up, and I can keep my plastic plates down below. Then I've got another pouch for my smaller plastic plates in there. And then another pouch for my plastic bowls. And the great thing of it is you zipper them all up and you store them. And so it makes for a rattle-free drive as you're heading down the road, which is kind of nice. The other thing that I store up here is my dish drying rack. Just tuck that away right up in here. Kind of nice. Also in the kitchen area, we added this paper towel holder. We also removed the flying W from the side of the above sink cabinet, painted that area to match the cabinet colors, and installed this wire basket instead. It's a great place to store items like our beer koozies, my harmonica, sunglasses. We hang our Garmin InReach there. And we even hang this little speaker. We also added a couple of hooks so that we can hang keys or other miscellaneous items in this area. We painted the other basket next to the sink black, and there we keep our coffee filters, salt and pepper shakers, and even our dishwashing soap. So let's take a look at the shelf behind the back seat of the Revel. Once again, I installed a light so I could see what I'm doing. And I also ran a wire behind this so that I could run it through here for our Wii Boost and connect the Wii Boost inside this cabinet to keep it kind of tucked away. We also keep most of our cooking appliances up here, like our Instant Pot, a panini press and toaster, our AeroPress coffee maker, an electric collapsible teapot, and our stackable magma pots. The magma pots are amazing as they provide lots of cookware but don't take up a lot of space. One of the first things we did when we purchased our van was make this drawer a little more useful. Now, the Winnebago Revel comes with an induction stovetop. Only problem is that is where that induction stovetop was stored, inside this drawer. I can think of better things to do with this drawer. There is a storage space under the back seat where a counter extender is currently stored. It'd be a great space for the induction top, except for the fact that the induction stove that comes with the Revel doesn't fit in the bench seat. It's too thick to shut the door on the bench. So I found a thinner induction stove that would fit in the bench perfectly. But now what do I do with this counter extender when I'm not using it? Well, I'll tell you what I did. I found these super heavy duty magnets on Amazon that I screwed onto the back of the extender and onto the cabinet under the sink. Now I can simply store the cabinet extender here and easily remove it when I need it. Now I can use the top drawer for something more useful, like kitchen utensils. Ta-da! The great thing is I also have room for other items in the bench seat now. The tiny top drawer under the sink we use as a catch-all junk drawer. The drawer below that we store our knives and forks and eating utensils. Under that drawer we keep our garbage bags, toilet paper, paper towels, those kinds of things, to name a few. So let's take a look at the storage in our bathroom, shall we? We have loads of storage in here. We try to make it easy to remove the shelves if we want to take a shower. We also wanted to make sure that we can easily use the toilet. As a result, we took out the top shelf and we only use the middle shelf. I found these two baskets at Home Goods and they fit perfectly in the space. They are 12 inches wide by 15 inches deep and 12 inches tall. Here we house our bath towels, shower hose, curtain, laundry supplies. And in the other basket, we have some cleaning towels, shopping bags, mosquito deterrents, and these front window vents that I bought. and they are great on a hot summer's day. We have room for some other miscellaneous stuff too, like our fans. With these two baskets, we still have space on the side to keep our dog food and some dog treats as well. Down below, we added this soap caddy and a hook where we can hang a towel or maybe this hand sanitizer. We added more hooks so I could hang these two laundry bags that I got from IKEA. We added a bucket that we use as our trash can. We also keep a broom in here, which is pretty handy. We keep our bathroom cleaning supplies in this cubby. The bathroom door has become a great storage spot. I found this mesh pocket shoe organizer on Amazon. It actually had 4 rows, but I cut it in half so that it would fit the door. I then sewed on Velcro to the organizer and stuck the tape side to the wall so that it could stay secure and wouldn't clang around. Here we store lots of toiletries. On the other side, I glued on a custom mirror that I had made specifically for the door. On the front of the door, I found these removable hooks that fit perfectly. I can now hang coats, hats, and towels on the door for easy access. Speaking of hooks, I purchased extra hooks for the back of the bed so that I can hang backpacks and wet coats and wet towels in the back. Also in the bed area, I purchased this plastic framed storage net. It's great for storing our glasses, cell phones, iPads, books, all there as we sleep at night. I also got another one for down below when we're sitting on the GLSS system to store our books, our cell phones, etc. I also purchased this storage bag that secures under the mattress. We keep all of our electric adapters and wires in here. We can also put a book in here. Well, I sure hope you're getting some useful tips on ways to create storage in your Revel van, but make sure you stick around so that you can see the secret Revel hiding spot that we created. But first, I'm going to show you kind of a little bit of a secret hiding spot that we've created. As all you Revel owners know, there is a storage place on the floor near the back bench seat. This is where we store our first aid kit and our manuals. I also installed this shoe mat to fit over the floor storage space so we can keep our dirty shoes here. Also, it creates a hiding spot. When we go on longer trips, we put an electric cooler in this spot so that we have more room for food and drinks. That's when we tuck the shoes between the front seat and the cooler. The driver and passenger seats also make for great storage areas. We bought this back seat organizer to put on the passenger seat. Here we store all of Riker's toys, a treat bag, an extra collapsible bowl, leashes, and poop bags, just to name a few. This shorter organizer goes on the back of the driver's seat so that we can still put the cooler behind if so desired. It gives us room for miscellaneous stuff like hats, lighters, and even a flask so we can take a swig or two. This space on the base of the passenger seat has become a great area for our tools. We keep all of our wrenches and screwdrivers in here. Things like Velcro, wrenches, zip ties, all sorts of stuff in this cubby hole. So, are you ready for our secret hiding spot? The place where we store all of our valuables, our gold, our diamonds, our jewels? Well, as many of you Revel owners know, there is a place behind the bench seat where you can store some items behind the cushions. But we decided to get rid of the cushions and we wanted to turn this area into a dog bed. Only problem is I didn't want that cubby hole to show. So I went to Tap Plastic Fabrication and found a sheet of plastic that was the exact same color of the van drawers. I then cut it to size so that it would fit perfectly in the back of the bench. I also found these little metal Bigfoot and SqWatch medallions, and then I glued them onto the back to make it look more custom. Now the back cubbyhole is covered and it looks like a solid back when in fact, shh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret hiding place. Fun! Well, we sure hope that this video encouraged you to go out and organize your Winnebago Revel or Sprinter van. If you'd like to see more videos like this, we do them. You can also check out our travel videos and our DIY videos as well by going to our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to see more videos like this. In the meantime, happy trails.